Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is Gabe with Indigo Software, genuine Microsoft software for less. So we've got a quick video title for you guys, and we're going to cover the differences between Windows Server 2022, 2019, and 2016. And we're just going to talk about some of the notable changes or improvements throughout the years, and hopefully this gives you a better idea. Now, before we get into that, if you're interested in your own copy of Windows Server or other Microsoft software at a great price, check out Indigo Software. We'll have links in the description box below. So without further ado, let's get started. So we'll start off by talking about Windows Server 2022. Now, some of the most notable changes to the 2022 iteration are the server and network support improvements. So Server 2022 came with a much needed upgrade here. This iteration of Windows Server can support servers with up to 48 terabytes of RAM and 2048 logical cores running on 64 physical sockets. Server 2022 is also going to be compatible with Intel's set of 3rd generation Xeon scalable server processors. Now, in addition to those upgrades, Windows Server 2022 also came with some improvements to storage management. So it introduced something called enhanced caching. We get improved hard drive error checks and repairs, as well as REFS file snapshots. And another thing to mention with Server 2022 is more comprehensive Azure support. Now, Azure has some good features like automated virtual machine management, greater .NET application support, improved server management, and enhanced admin center reporting. Next, we're going to talk about improved application support. Server 2022 features new optimized updates of container applications. It also has enhanced support for large-scale business applications such as Microsoft SQL Server 2022. This is largely due to its ability to accommodate more RAM and new CPU architecture with greater cores. Now, as far as the Windows Server 2022 deprecated features go, we have something called ISNS, or Internet Storage Name Service. We have sconfig. We also have guarded fabric and shielded virtual machines, Windows deployment services, and local security authority protocol interface. We have 4 editions of Windows Server 2022. We have Standard, Essentials, Data Center, and Data Center Azure. So those are the notable features and improvements to Windows Server 2022. And now we're going to step back a few years to Windows Server 2019 and some of the features that come with that. So first, we're going to talk about Windows Admin Center. This is an all-in-one administrative tool that uses a modern web interface, and it's considered one of Windows Server 2019's most innovative new features. Next, we're going to cover security and storage enhancements. Microsoft included improvements to Windows Defender Advanced Threat Protection and shielded virtual machines in their release of Windows Server 2019. They also introduced a few tweaks to how drives were managed. These improvements included new migration services, Storage Space Direct, and Storage Replica. And next, we're going to talk about container services. Windows Server 2019 introduced support for container services such as Tigera Calico, Kubernetes, and Docker. And it also features support for Linux containers. And continuing on with administrative tools, Windows Server 2019 includes new system insights, easier deployments through Setup Diag, and integrated OpenSSH. And for the Windows Server 2019 deprecated features, we have OneSync service, key storage in Hyper-V, Windows filtering platform lightweight filter switch. We have TPM, otherwise known as Trust Platform Module. We have a TPM management console. We have what's called remote differential compression, API support, and we have host guardian service Active Directory attestation mode. As for the additions go, we just have standard, essentials, and data center. Next up, we're going to talk about Windows Server 2016. First thing that we're going to talk about is Active Directory Federation Services improvements. So users can configure the ADFS feature to authenticate users stored in non-active directories in Microsoft Server 2016. Another major feature of Server 2016 was Windows Defender integration. So Windows Server 2016 features new integrated Windows Server anti-malware, and this is going to be configured and enabled by default. Windows Server 2016 also brought improved RDP support. In this version, we have added support for OpenCL 1.1 and OpenGL 4.4. Now, we also have new storage services. This version of Windows Server added storage replicas and central storage QoS policies. Another thing to talk about is web application proxy improvement. Server 2016 offers HTTP to HTTPS redirection, propagation of clients' IP addresses, pre-authentication for HTTP basic application publishing, and wildcard domain publishing of applications. And as for the deprecated features of Windows Server Server 2016. This version has software quality metrics, tablet PC journal reader platform component, share and storage management span-in for MCC, exe/detect now, sconfig.exe, scregedit.exe, netcfg custom API, and SMB 2+ over NetBT. The additions here are same as Windows Server 2019. It's standard, essentials, or data center. So that was a quick video for you guys. We just wanted to cover the different information and features found within these separate versions of Windows Server. If you're still not sure which version you need or which version you want to work with, we'd recommend just doing some research on the topics that we were covering today. And if you guys have any questions, drop those in the comment section below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Again, if you're interested in your own copy of Windows Server or other Microsoft software at a great price, check out Indigo Software. We'll have links in the description box below. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.